One Bright Star started in 1997 when 4 mothers who had all lost children got together to support each other. And the result of that was our brainstorming. We wanted to be able to do something for other families, other people that were in our position. And so we came up with our pin as our first symbol of a parent who had lost a child. Something that if you were walking in the grocery store, you could see another person that was in your same situation. Going on from there, we met other people and the community got together, and we came up with our second big major project was this memorial. Then the mayor, who happens to also be an architect, Jeff Kagemeyer, designed this wonderful memorial for children.
Jen Backlund came to our meeting and asked us if we could help construct this project, get on board with it, and see what we could do with all the trades.
And we decided at that meeting that we would get involved with this project as a building trades organization.
At one of our meetings, Tom Carrolls was present, heard us talking about the memorial and said, well, I know somebody that can do this, that, or the other thing, and by word of mouth, he got everything done for us, besides working on it himself personally.
My son Bill was killed in a drowning accident, June of 1990. It's been very difficult to lose a son when he's 18 years old, and that's why I got involved with building this monument. It was very dear to my heart.
My son John was the meningitis victim in 1995 when meningitis came to Mankato. He died in 18 hours, and so he is on the memorial also. It's a place for his friends to come to think about their friend, and he was a friend to all, so this is a great place for him to be, his memory.
I enjoyed working up at the project, and I think it was very worthwhile. And I have kind of a special interest in it. I lost a granddaughter in 1988 of spinal meningitis, and so that's some personal interest for me involved there too.
We were asked to be involved with it through One Bright Star, and we were happy to cooperate with them in any manner that we could. And we think highly of that organization, and we have several of our employees that have lost children that are involved with it.
When you see those pictures on the wall, it's so much more than just a name. I mean, a name, when you're an adult and the memorials with the names, but these never got to be adults. These are people's futures that are now here. The plaques are a wonderful memory of your child. The pictures bring the children back to our sites again as they were before they passed. For example, my son John loved hockey. So his very favorite picture was his first varsity hockey picture. So that's what we have here with John.
And this is how I want to remember him, with a smile on his face. And I'm so happy to see a picture of him on the wall here. It helps our whole family out just to be here and wander around here and know that I'm not alone. I'm not the only one that's lost a child.
My son, his name is Brandon Meyer. He was an avid downhill skier. He raced. That's why his picture is here with his ski equipment. It was his favorite thing to do.
Total cost of this project would have been around $150,000, but actually all the One Bright Star group had to come up with is about $10,000 with all the contributions.
Our fire department relief donated some funds for this project. We had building trades members from Faribault, all over southern Minnesota. It's not just a Mankato.
What you see here is a finished product, but below this is months of work preparing it for the site. We had to dig the hole, we had to form the footings, we had to pour the footings, and we formed the walls.
The star itself was probably 5 or 6 tons and 9 pieces to the whole star, and one piece was a little bit off, but we recut it and relayed it. It came out perfect.
It was a good team effort amongst all of us that worked, you know, and it was a fun project to work on.
There was a lot of BS amongst us and a lot of joking and reminiscing and stuff like that. It was really a pleasure and a treat to work with these people.
We got to listen to some of the old stories, what the bricklayers did in the old days. It's amazing how they got anything done with all the talking that was on. But you know, you get to talk to these guys, you get to know the history of this trade and this area.
We had a great time doing it. Just a wonderful time. Gave us a nice lunch every day, and some days when it was a little warm, we just quit after lunch. But we came back every day until we were finished.
We were totally impressed with the cooperation and volunteerism of the different trades and their work ethic in fulfilling this project.
The labor people, we probably had from 65 to 70 different people that were here. When the workers walked on the site, many of them really didn't know what one bright star meant. But as soon as you would let them know what it stood for, then the labor of love was involved, because they just took it upon themselves to get attached. And I think it would probably take a crowbar sometime to get them out of here.
Del Rushmiller from LeSueur was a key to this project. He's got it started, helped right off the bat, was going to turn over his company, whatever he could do to get the project started and ongoing and get it completed. And he was suffering from cancer at the time that this project was going on, and give it all he could. He did a terrific job. Del has since left us and passed away. We're forever grateful for all the work that Del did for this project.
When we were pouring behind me, he was in there with his boots on and mud up to almost the top of the boots, and he probably just had chemo the day before. So it was an awesome experience for a man that was hurting.
When you walk around that memorial up there in Erlingson Park, it has a little special feeling when you know people that are there, and you kind of understand what's happened with people that have lost children.
They were wonderful. They worked long hours, and all the different trades took their part in making this wonderful memorial for children.
Knowing the friends that I have that have lost a child, I hear a lot of feedback on it, how it turned out. You walk through and you see the plaques, the pavers in there with the names, and it really gives you a feeling that this was a worthwhile project.